Joining us now, New York Post columnist Jon Levine. Jon, it's great to have you on. Jon, from where you sit, you've been tracking the Hunter Biden story for some time now. Breaking a lot of news, Jon. Jon, we've got 33 senators, more than a third of the U.S. Senate. They say to the U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, you got to appoint a special counsel on Hunter Biden. Do you think they're going to do it? Because they're citing heavy politicization inside the DOJ and FBI to block the Hunter Biden probe. You think A.G. Garland's going to do it?
Well, I mean, the short answer to that question is no. I don't think the Attorney General is going to give up his own authority over the case. But, you know, the reason this is happening is because there's a very, very long history of politicization or suspected politicization at the Department of Justice. And, you know, as we have reported in the past, the head of the DOJ criminal division, a man named Nicholas McQuaid, used to be a partner at the same law firm that is currently representing Hunter Biden. And then you have so many examples with the FBI where they've had access to the hard drive since 2019 and have done nothing, and have interviewed people like Hunter Biden's business partner, Tony Bobulinski, and have done nothing with that.
Why do you think he gets so much protection?
Well, I mean, you know, I have to point to the big guy. And, you know, that would have been a great question to ask Joe Biden on 60 Minutes the other night. You know, are you the big guy? Which obviously they're not going to ask a real question on 60 Minutes. But I think that it's because of the potential conflicts of interest and family connections that you need a special counsel, because otherwise there's a risk that any findings from the Delaware Attorney's Office, David Weiss, will not be seen as credible.
So they want to give U.S. Attorney David Weiss, he's the prosecutor already probing Hunter Biden's alleged crimes, tax evasion, money laundering, foreign lobbying violations. They want to make him the special counsel. Let's watch Saul Weissenberg on this. Watch.
It's very important, the exact words they used. Notice they're not calling for the appointment of a new special counsel. They're calling for David Weiss, the U.S. attorney there, who's essentially a career guy and a guy with a reputation as a straight shooter. They're calling on him to have those special counsel authorities. It'll make it harder for Merrick Garland to interfere in his investigation, and hopefully harder for him to be fired if there's a disagreement.
That's the point, interference, right? FBI and DOJ interference. As you point out, there's been moves to block the Hunter Biden probe. So that was the point, right?
Right. I mean, we just don't know what's going on behind the scenes here and what potential interference is happening. And there is a lot of smoke that has been reported. So just to put everyone's mind at ease, you know, why not appoint a special counsel and empower Mr. Weiss to be the special counsel? And, you know, if there's really nothing there and there is no there, then the Bidens and the administration should have nothing to worry about.
You know, Jon, in the senator's letter to the U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, they're basically indicating there are potentially more crimes beyond what the DOJ is now probing Hunter Biden on. Again, money laundering allegedly, tax evasion allegedly, and foreign lobbying violations. So what else could there be beyond that?
We really don't know what we don't know here. It's a sprawling and it's a vast investigation. It's covering many different things. We know, for example, though, that allegedly $2 million was paid to the IRS to settle past tax issues from his friend Kevin Morris, and we don't know why exactly Kevin fronted that money, but there's a lot of unanswered questions.
It's also about using government assets for your own personal, you know, enrichment. I mean, so that's what Hunter Biden and the Biden family have been accused of, basically using government resources during the Obama administration. That's a question. Why did the Obama White House allow it to happen?
Right. And that, you know, that raises the question of how involved was President Biden while he was vice president during this period? And that's something which ultimately a congressional investigation will probably have to get to the bottom of.
Jon Levine, thanks for joining us.